SanAntonioWine.com. This is my partner in crime here.
Yes, I'm Cecilia Barretto, and I'm with Vinously Speaking Wine Shop and blog. We're located in the Medical Center, and you can find us on the World Wide Web, VinouslySpeaking.com.
If you're into fun, cool wines, that's definitely the place to go.
Yes.
And you are looking at expanding too, which is phenomenal. It's really good.
Yep, we're doing a little crowdfunding thing to get some money to open a wine bar. So if you go to the website, all the information's there.
Good. Better use of money on that than sponsoring another Zach Braff movie, I guess. So, kickstart. And I'm Jeff Degner with San Antonio Liquor at Costco. So we're the liquor stores attached to all the Costco stores here in San Antonio, where no membership is required to shop there.
Very good.
Ready?
Yep, that's good.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey everybody, nice to see you again, and it's nice to be seen.
Yes, definitely. We had a little bit of a wine hiatus. There was just a lot of wine drinking that had to be done, and we're pretty much the people that do that. So
we had to re-examine a bunch of wines out there before we started up again, and it was a fun couple weeks. So, but we're back, and we brought some winners today.
I don't remember much of it, but
it's kind of fuzzy. Probably also on YouTube, but not this channel. So keep searching for us. There's videos out there of that last couple weeks.
Yes. So, today we're going to get fancy with France-y Pants.
Part 3. And not 3D though.
No.
Just 2D.
So we are focusing on the specific wine region of the Côte du Rhône. CDR if you want to be super cool.
If you're on the inside, we like to say CDR terms. But Rhone's kind of that cool area in France where it's split in two regions. There's the North Rhone and South Rhone. North Rhone is mostly Syrah and Syrah based, and then down in the southern section, a lot more of a blending style down there, and a lot of value down there too. And then the very southern part of that is Chateauneuf de Pape, or CDP if you're also on the inside. So we chose two Rhone wines again because they're value, they're great priced wines. They're darlings of the industry too, because they usually get great scores because of the fact they have a lot of big fruit style to them and some alcohol. And I mean these are definitely an advanced style as far as this is not like, hey, I'm going to try red wine for the first time. Probably not the best idea, just because again there's a lot to these. But once you're a big red wine drinker, these are a great place to go to.
Yeah. So this one is the Ferraton Père et Fils. So Ferraton, father and son, for those of you that are not in the French language, know. And this is a blend of 80% Grenache, 15 Syrah, and 5 Sancerre. So this is the blend that we have here. And this is just a really good mid-range value wine for the Rhone Valley. It retails at 14, give or take. And let's see what we find on the nose.
Okay. The one thing is when you pour it too, great color on this.
Yeah.
Nice big purple.
Dark cherry.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have a lot of very big, dark fruits, dark red fruits, and a little bit of pepper from the Syrah.
Yeah, definitely.
It smells like some good barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I was going to say, once you get that grill fired up, this is great with brisket and ribs and so much.
So it's got like an overripe fruit flavor.
Yep.
A little bit of smokiness. Again, that's one of the things that we were talking about when we were discussing what wines to bring. So Texas, we're big on barbecues. And a lot of times, maybe white wines first because it's really hot, but then you want a nice red wine with your barbecue. And Côte du Rhône just really fits the bill. Yeah.
Yeah, again, this is something that, for under $20, you can usually score pretty good. And again, you'll always find wines between $10 and $20 that have 90 rated because Parker and a lot of those guys out there like that style and deliver for the fruit, for the power of it, and great pairing with a lot of the foods out here. But this one, again, for a lot of the fruit that it has, it does have a lot of those kind of underlying smokiness, kind of pepper style to it, so it's not a big fruit bomb.
Yeah.
So it's good.
And then to add to all of the 3-letter things like CDR for Côte de Rhône, CDP for Châteauneuf-du-Pape. There's also GSM. And so GSM is the 3 major grapes that you find in a lot of Côte de Rhône wines. So it's Grenache for the G, Syrah S, and M is Mourvèdre. And so you have, I mean, when in doubt, pretty much it's going to have Grenache, Syrah, and then Mourvèdre is the next one.
It's usually the third to the 3 usually is that one.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're in Châteauneuf-du-Pape, and a cool fact is that they're allowed up to 13 different grape varieties. So it's pretty unique. Unique element about them.
And this is where also too, I think Australia, you know, they do a lot of GSM blends down there too, because obviously Shiraz grows so well down there, and then anytime they can, they'll throw Grenache and Mourvèdre right in there, and so it's kind of a cool, it's kind of an honoring of the Rhone Valley where these grapes really do well.
Yeah.
World champs.
Well, let's finish our glasses and move on to the next one.
Cool.
Cheers.
All right, so the one I brought today is La Tarasque.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that story here, actually what the name is, but it's mostly a Grenache blend. So yours was mostly Syrah, correct?
Grenache.
Oh, so well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So it was mostly Grenache, as is this one too. So this one I think is 85% Grenache, and then the last little bit Syrah. So it's just running with the 2.
Okay.
Funny story about this is this is actually an American winemaker who fell in love with the region, really loved the area, and went over there and started making wines there. So kind of unique that it's an American actually doing this. But he wanted to honor kind of an ancient mythological creature over there called the Tarasque, which was, I think, part dragon and turtle and...
Looks like a character from the Mario game.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Like the dragon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has something to do with Super Mario, and we're probably going to get sued by Nintendo at some point. But it was this creature that would kind of roam the countryside and eat goats and then eventually eat villagers and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of similar to our lore of the Chupacabra.
Okay.
Except for that's real. I've seen it. This one, you know, I obviously wasn't there in the 1300s in the French countryside, but I've seen the Chupacabra, and it's real.
Well, the label is really graphic because it does show the dragon thing actually eating a person.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's actually a couple legs sticking out of this thing, so.
I think it's a dress, so it's probably a woman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I think it is a dress too. So, you know.
She does have some nice tights on, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's dressed well. Maybe she wasn't a peasant, maybe she was royalty of some sort.
Damsel in distress.
That's right.
Maybe it's our version of King Kong.
Oh, yeah. Except for they eat the villager.
Doesn't King Kong eat the, like, pretty lady?
No, doesn't he? He dies.
He dies?
Yeah.
For the pretty lady?
Yeah. She lives at the end.
Such is life.
Jessica Lange in the 70s version. With Jeff Bridges. So let's give this one a shot. Like, this one I think, again, while while it has that nice purple color, I think is again, while it's generally the same grape breakdown,
I think,
we're gonna see a different style.
It's like baked berries, and this is kind of like overripe, smoky.
Yeah.
This is like very like big.
Yeah. So this one I think is gonna be a little bit more of a fruitier style. Again, because of American winemaker, he's gonna do it more of that American style.
Oh yeah, definitely. This one had a lot more smoky elements, but this one is really big on the fruit.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm eating a fruit pie.
Yeah. So I mean, again, here we are looking at similar regions, very similar grapes, but 2 completely different styles. Where he's doing it kind of more in that old world tradition.
Yeah.
And here, this is kind of that more new world style where a lot of that fruit is up front and present, and this is good.
And if for some reason barbecue is not on the menu for this evening, these are also really great with, you know, dried meat, cured meat plates or charcuterie. And it's also in the region, they have lots of different cheeses, so you can go from things like, you know, a good brie or soft cheese like Camembert,
yeah.
like stinky or soft ones, to even, you know, more like harder type cheeses like aged Goudas or Parmesan, things like that.
Yeah, I think a Parmesan would go good with this, with a little salt, you know, kind of salty style to that. So.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Well, it's an excellent choice. I really love Côte de Rhône a lot. Certainly the different ranges that it spans. So you can go from something really expensive to really affordable, and it's all going to be a good wine to.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And like I said, I think we're going to see more and more of these, you know, starting to really kind of take front because of the value.
Yeah.
Very similar to what kind of Argentina did and what Spain's doing now is you're getting great value wines with a lot of fruit, a lot of big presence to it, and great scores too from the industry. So.
So don't forget the CDR and the GSM and the CDP.
and TTYN.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-ta for now. All right, have a good weekend.
Take care.